Hello everyone, this is Rand here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, and we are here on the Missouri map. And I've sped up time since last episode just to the next morning. So we got a couple things going on this episode to show you guys right away here. We hop out to... This is the wheat field, or is it barley? Wheat or barley? Wheat. This is the wheat field we put the lime on. Now obviously we cannot plow or cultivate it in, so it isn't quite as effective as it could be. But it still brought the pH up a little bit. It was 4.5, now it's 5.8. So it's at least brought it up enough so that it's worth harvesting. 5.8 I believe are probably only still getting like 50% yield or something like that. Yeah, 50, 60 probably. So we're definitely not getting the yield we should, but we're still better than the 4.5 where probably been, well, it wouldn't have been 0, but I'm not sure what percentage that would be. It's like next to nothing. I did off-screen, back when I first started playing or testing this map, I did harvest this field just to see what we'd get. I harvested this entire field with that combine, and I think there was 2,000, 3,000 in the tank from this entire field, so it's like, wow, that makes a big difference. And then also over here, as you recall, these power poles, our mowers kept running into these poles here. So I've gone ahead and fixed that, so now we can do this number with them without any problems. And I'm not sure if my grass is still here yet or not. Yeah, I guess it is. It's actually ready to mow again already. Yeah, I didn't realize just, fast forwarding it through the night would speed up the grass that much. That's interesting. I wonder if that's like some unmowable grass there or something. Anyway, that's going to make it really hard to find this grass. I did bring one load to the cows already, so they're kind of sort of all set for the moment. At least they're producing some manure for us anyway, that is. And then, yeah, we'll head back and we're going to continue harvesting up the wheat here, I guess. Up in the combine, which is full, by the way. Brought our truck out here. So I didn't park it close enough. Yeah, there's definitely a major difference in yield with the lime where it should be. Obviously, it's not quite where it should be. I was thinking about maybe we could do another application yet, maybe fast forward time some more. But I didn't want to take a chance on it withering. It isn't on the last growth stage yet. It does have one more, but I'm not exactly sure when that would happen, so didn't want to take a chance at it actually happening in, one night. And it'd be good, which is possible. If we'd put one more application down, that would definitely probably put it where it needed to be. So I'm going to have to move this truck here first. By the way, this truck's kind of weird to drive. Must be a UK model. The steering's, say, not backwards, but the location of it's on the left side. Well, no, this would be the right side, I guess. Just on the wrong side, let me put it that way. So, like I said, must be a UK model truck, I'm guessing. Don't think this field has any fertilizer on it either, does it? No, I probably could have done that. That might have helped as well. One thing I find kind of weird, though, the field with the sunflowers on it, and that is the field... Let's see, I believe that's the one over here. Through the trees, can't see it. I put lime on that field as well, but that does not seem to have taken any effect yet. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. That's kind of weird. At least we don't have any weeds in this field yet. Oh yeah, this combine has a second camera on it as well. So yeah, one that looks out the back can't actually move it at all, just looks straight out back. I'm not sure what you'd want that for really, but anyway, that's what it has. I'll just hire a worker. And yes, we are producing the straw. I figure we'll probably need it for our cows, so... Oh, does this one have a disabled chopper? Oh, we can do straw. Chop straw. Yeah, so we got the chopped straw mod on there. You can see the actual chopped straw getting put on the ground. And this would be, I believe, organic fertilizer. So if you wanted kind of free organic fertilizer, that's what would do the trick. Which I kind of do want, but at the same time I also want the straw. So I figured, we better get the straw. Interestingly enough, I see it's actually putting straw down there too. I'm not sure if that's a bug with this combine or what, but I haven't actually tried to pick up. Maybe you can't even pick up the straw in this area. Maybe that's the what's going on. I have no idea. Anyway, let's go take a look at the field we planted. If we got any weeds. And it probably needs some synthetic fertilizer. Okay, that's kind of weird. Like a strip. Like a strip. Oh, that's weird. What in the world? And this little section here is ready. That is weird. Does that show it on the map too? No, not really. Weird. Ain't never seen that before. Huh. Funny. I'm not sure what to say about that. That's kind of weird. This looks like it's probably the boxes for the growth areas. Anyway, we better get some synthetic fertilizer on this, and for that, I don't have a tractor. Let's grab a tractor then, and pick up our fertilizer sprayer. Grab one of many of the blue tractors I have. Fairly nice looking tractor, I'll say. Got a nice dash on it. Outside of the track looks fairly good as well. T6030 New Holland. Yeah, just a little cheap fertilizer spreader. I think the width was 20 meters, I'd like to say it was. Maybe it was 12. Maybe it's, yeah, either 12 or 20, I think it was. So yeah, not the widest spreading one. Yeah, there's our sunflowers. If you go take a look at them. Does it have wither wheels on it? Doesn't know. Oh, that's weird. We got actually ripe sections here too. Interesting. Oh, now the fertilizer did get applied. Maybe it must have just took a while. Because before I started recording here, I went over and looked at this field. It's like, oh, that's didn't do much, did it? Ah, it looks like it did. Okay, that's good. That is good. I don't think, yeah, that's not ripe yet, is it? No, so I can put another lime application on that one. That would probably be a good idea. should get us up to, ideally, around 7%. Okay, and then for fertilizer wheat, we want fertilizer A. Okay. So fertilizer A. At the end here. I don't believe you actually have to use the tanks like this. You can just go up to the normal fertilizer refill point. And that is, I forget if it's those tanks there or inside the shed. Oh yeah, the shed and the tanks, I believe it is. And you can just select your type there too, but this actually should give you the right one right away. So yeah, fertilizer A. If I went and filled up at B there, it should have given me B fertilizer. That refills. Let's grab our lime spreader. Looks like we need some more. Definitely burning through the line, that is for sure. And we'll go put some more fertilizer. Probably won't hurt to actually spray some fertilizer on those sunflowers as well. That would probably help. Though on their stage of growth, I'm not sure. It might not actually. Not sure on that now that I think of it. It's nice you can actually drive through everything on this map. Especially with course play anyway. Oh good, I got the courses already loaded. In that case you can just drive it. Away you go. Another layer of lime on it. And yeah, because we're not plowing it in, it's not taking the full... Normally it'd go up about 2.5 levels, I believe. Because it's not getting plowed in, it's not going up as high as it normally would. Obviously you don't want to plow that in. Wreck our crops that way. This thing is still filling yet, my goodness. Okay, there we go. Finally. My goodness. Yeah, we should be getting a really good yield off this field then, hopefully. We got the organic fertilizer, we got the lime. It's a little high. Oops. Okay, I think I need to move over just a tad. And that is a 16 meters. Okay, I was thinking 12. Must have been thinking of a different one then for some reason. Anyway, we got fertilizer A. Let me just double check that, make sure that is wheat fertilizer A. Yep. Don't want to spray the wrong one. That could be bad. Though I don't think it's as bad if you spray the wrong fertilizer as if you spray the wrong herbicide. I think that's the bad one there. I wonder if auto tractor works for this. Never really tried it with this type. Guessing not, because of all those points. That to me it looks like it's going to be a problem. And our combine's full. We better go empty him here. We'll get to the end of the field and we'll do that. And you are not following. Must have bumped something there. Also, I was thinking about what to do for planting more fields. Obviously, we do not have enough crap, liquid or solid, at this point to really do anything with that for the other fields. So I might just have to plant them and put some synthetic fertilizer on them and call that good enough, probably. Let's see where, there's the combine. Yeah, definitely weird driving on this side of the truck. That's different. Okay, what do we get for comments from last episode? We can read that while I'm playing up and down the field simulator here with the sprayer. Gray Farmer, he says it's called New Holland Ford because New Holland bought Ford. Which, you know, kind of makes sense. I still wonder, you know, why is it to have Ford on it when it's New Holland, but whatever. The New Holland Ford, apparently. It just seems kind of funny to me. Wrecker Farms asked if we could get an edit of the map. This particular one, no. But Michael posted a reply to with an actual link to a map from another site that has the soil mod and the chopped straw mod on it. Or at least I think it had the chopped straw. I know it had the soil mod. I'm not sure about the chopped straw mod now that I think about it. I'll put that link to that in the description as well so you guys have that. As far as the actual edit on my map I'm playing on, no. You know, I could probably technically release it and, you know, be all let people download it and stuff, but then you have issues, you know, the mod authors, hey, wait a minute. That's his work and you don't like it when you release other people's stuff, so I know a lot of that happens already, so got people stealing other people's work and reposting it as their own. And I could probably do it, I just have to, you know, ask permission. And it just takes time to do that type of thing, so I'm not going to bother. Especially seeing how there is a one that's out there. And I'm just guessing that's what somebody's done with it, because it's not actually from American Eagle Modding, which is where this map originally comes from. I think it was on Game Modding was the link Michael posted, if I remember correctly, or something like that. And that one had the soil mod on it. So just guessing from where it got posted, it's not a legitimate copy. Also, Wrecker, is it maybe Wrecker Farms? It's R-E, so I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. I'm saying Wrecker. To weigh down the New Holland on the disc, lower the weight. So he says that would help if we lowered the weight on the New Holland. Yeah, that Ford disc is like really stinking heavy. So I'm not sure if that lowering the weight would help or not. It might help a little bit. I doubt it'll actually help enough to counteract that disc, though. That thing is stinking heavy. Michael provided me a link to a service truck, a GAZ 53, and I do have it, so I'll have to check that out maybe. International Spreader has finished his work. Excellent. And that has a, I believe it was just seeds and fertilizer. I don't think I had fuel on it. Well, there was a fuel tank that went with it, but it didn't have it all at the same time, I should say. So I'm going to have to check that out, see if that will fill our seeder up. Unfortunately, I have not been able to get our poor Unimog, our poor seeder, whichever way you want to go with it, to refill from each other, so kind of a bummer. I'll have to give that GAZ truck a try, see if that'll refill our seeder. At least it doesn't use the spray very fast. That's one good thing about this. And then John posted a comment as well about the map edit. You don't need to delete the electrical metal poles. They look nice on the map, and I agree with you there. They do look nice. That's why I didn't want to delete them if I didn't have to. You only need to uncheck the rigid body box, the collision check box there. So yes, that is what I did with those poles, and thanks for that comment. That helped a lot. So rather than deleting them, I can just uncheck the collision box there under the rigid body. And now you can actually drive through the poles without, you know, having to worry about it. Definitely looks a lot better than just getting rid of them, because it does look nice that way. The trouble is, if you run into them like courseplay and stuff, that's a really pain in the butt. Because there's not no really way to exclude an area. Maybe that's a feature they should come out with courseplay, is like an area, some way of excluding an area on a field. So like, don't go around this area, or don't go into this area type of thing or something. I don't know. Yeah, something along those lines, just so you can not run into stuff like that. You know, it comes down to, too, if I was just playing by myself, I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. I know enough to drive around it, but unfortunately, courseplay, hired workers, all that type of thing, they do not know enough, and they just insist on crashing into it. Also, I'd like to say a big welcome to all my new subscribers. I noticed I picked up quite a few here the last couple days, so big welcome to all you folks. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Definitely been enjoying this map so far. It should be a nice challenge with the soil mod. Out of curiosity. Oh, it is applying it already. Okay, I wasn't sure if this would get applied right away, if I had to wait a cycle for it to show up. So it's, yeah, fertilizer synthetic. We got type A. I imagine if I go like look over there or something, it's probably gonna be a lot higher percentage. Yeah, if I take a walk over here more, yeah, now we're looking at 100%. So strong alkalinity 8.8. We got 3 levels of organic, 100% of type A synthetic. No herbicide yet. We don't have any weeds, so I'll wait till I see some weeds popping up before I put any herbicide on. That's something I'm not sure about, if herbicide actually works if you don't have any weeds or not. I'm assuming it probably does. But oh, that was something else Michael commented on as well in his post. I forgot about that. I was asking whether lime and fertilizer and all that type of things apply to grass, and he says it does. But we should probably put some lime on our grass field over there. It's like, you know, pH of 4.5, like everything else on this map. Speaking of the soil mod, there was a new version of it released that was a week or so ago, maybe, I think. I just recently put it in the map. I've actually had it in the map the last 3 episodes, I think. Forgot to mention it when I put it in there. Just happened to think of that. Version 1.2, I believe it is. And that does change one kind of sort of major thing. If you go into your XML file, you can actually change some variables with the map now. So for example, if you want to turn wither off, you can now go in there and turn withering off. Probably won't do that. I'll probably just let it, you know, be. If it wants to wither, it'll wither, I guess. I can also change growth cycles, I believe, how fast the growth cycles are, all that good stuff. There's, I think, a good half a dozen or so different options you could change. I noticed one of the big things they said they changed too was if you played with a more realistic game engine, They changed the yield, I guess. Apparently, if you played with more realistic, you got a much higher yield than what you were supposed to, so that was one of the big changes. Now, I'm not playing with a more realistic engine here on this map. I thought about it. It's like, that'd be kind of fun. Incorporate more realistic with this, but then I'd probably be a little bit limited on the mods I had. Or I'd have to convert the mods I have to MR, so didn't really want to go that route because of that. But MR is a lot of fun, but yeah, you just got to make sure you use the mods for it. You got to have an MR map, MR mods. All very important when playing with the MR engine. I think that's probably one reason some people tend to give MR a negative light. Yeah, you sit here mixing and matching a little bit. It doesn't work that easy, unfortunately. It'd be nice if they could, just have an MR engine and you won't have to change your mods at all. I'm not sure if that's possible or not, but, just plunk the MR engine in, done. You can use any and all mods you currently have without any problems, but fortunately it doesn't seem to work that way. The mods actually have to be MR'd to work with the MR engine. And I was thinking we'd have enough fertilizer for this, but now I'm thinking we actually won't. We have to check too, is our force grit done? I'm thinking he probably is almost. I see he's stopped there, so either he's done or he's stuck. Apparently the width of this must actually be a little bit bigger than the 16. Maybe it is 20. Oh yeah, he's done. Okay. Also, I brought the baler over here. I figure we'll round bale this field. Probably won't do a whole lot of baling this season. I figure we'll at least do this field, and that's probably going to be about it. Probably come back next episode and start on that. I was going to say, man, that's awfully close. Why do I have to drive that close to this comma? The pipe isn't all the way out. That's why. Okay. I'd say it's, a rather boxy looking truck, but it's not bad. Kind of cool looking, I thought. I believe this is like an Australian version road train, so you can like train a bunch of trailers behind it. Be like really crazy. Now I do have to ask what the farmer was thinking when he came up with this setup. I mean, the farm is right here, but the gate is actually way back where that Ford with the baler was sitting, way at the opposite end of the field. That's where the gate to actually get officially out of this field is. So I'm just going to kind of make my own here. I'm not sure, why you'd want to drive all the way up there and then drive all the way out through the official gate and, get the farm that way, considering the farm's right there. They could put the gate there, but that's just my opinion anyway. I believe this is where we put it in, if I remember correctly. Ah, there it is. Got all your dryers here. I don't think you have to dry wheat at all that I know of. Mainly for like corn. Gotta dry your corn before you can store it. And this, as far as I know, is where you get everything back out of. It's just one of those selectable type of things. Not sure how courseplay friendly that'll be or not. I've never tried that with one of those. Are you done emptying, or did you just stop because I got out? No, you are done. Okay. So we'll just let that sit there, I guess. What are wheat prices? So, wheat. Wheat at the co-op. 576. 530, 530. So 576 at the co-op. Where is the co-op? Grain elevator. Feed mill. Ah, co-op. Over there. Okay. Really nice that they have these places labeled on the map like this. That's always one of the challenges playing a new map. It's like, okay, where's the sell point for everything? Probably one of the hardest things dealing with a new map. It's like finding where everything is. So just something simple as, labeling at least the major points on the map really makes a difference. Anyway, folks, with that, I think we better call it an episode there already. Seems like it's been a short one for some reason. I don't know why, but I shall finish spraying up this field. We'll get the Type A fertilizer on it, and then we'll just be a matter of watching for weeds, and then we'll be ready to harvest it at some point. So, hey, folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.